live from Sacramento, California. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Athletics. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And pitching in this one for the A's, Noah Cameron.
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Bobby Witt Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Out towards right center field, Jones giving chase. And there's one down. This is Bryson's stop. And first offering is fouled off. Cameron. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Two down, base is empty. At the plate, Jackson Chourio. Now fly ball to right center. Hill makes his way towards it, and that is that. We go to the bottom of the first, and getting the start for Arizona, Merrill Kelly. How about a report on him, Chris? Leading off, Shea Langoliers.
Number 23.
And a 1-1. That one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Torkelson. One gone, bottom half of the first. Yelly stepping into the box now. The MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, it just swings and misses.
Foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Tag and he's in there.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase in the two-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
And here is Jeremy Pena. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. And there's two away. Lau at the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Runner at second, two down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Now the D-backs catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Ball.
Rutschman getting the starting catcher, batting in the cleanup spot. And this season he's hitting over .330. That's ripped into the outfield. And a quick out, number one. Here comes Port to the plate.
he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Strike two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. No score here in the second. This one in the air, center field. And there's two down. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Let's go, Noah.
That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. So two down. Now batting Michael Ciani. That's hard hit on the line. Brings it in, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in, Isaac Paredes. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Fouled off left side. There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. And gone! An absolute smash to left. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Kyle Stout up next for the A's. Swing and a miss.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw.
Elizabeth, you trolling here? I don't know what you.
Man, those are the types of hits where
Feel like
you
you trolling.
any vibration
ET, what's up, bro?
whatsoever. Such a good
Dope
feeling.
shooting to tap
Showed a
into.
willingness
I
to
appreciate
drive
it.
that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. Let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Feel like y'all trolling.
Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third.
You got a favorite team? I live in Michigan. My favorite team is the Titans. What's your favorite team, bro?
Line drive to full side, fed it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Jones in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 0-1. And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late
High fly ball lifted into air right field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Plays the play. Not in time. He's safe.
Yeah,
and a 2-1 ball game down. Derek Hicks is the next to hit.
If my tablet's something
Right
real.
on the edge of the grass looking for the
Really?
sack bunt.
Also the Mets. The Mets is cool.
Swings
One of my
through that.
homies and his dad, they like big Mets fan. But sometimes I watch them just because of them.
Lifted
They
in
fun
the
to
air,
watch.
left field, pretty well struck.
but then they also
Makes the
can be the
grab.
next.
Back to first. And he's safe. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball, right field. Chorio under it. And that'll do it. On to the third inning.
Now the White Sox, might be hard to watch. But I do like what's our dude name? Maruka Toomey? Maraka, whatever.
That's a base hit. Had a good start
Sub, I appreciate the sub. I don't know why the
Didn't take long to get a result for that.
why the subs don't pop up on the Streamlabs. If you subbed, I appreciate you.
I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful.
I don't be getting
now
those.
he's got a good pickoff move.
Now back in safely at first. Strike one.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first.
Right into it.
Slings to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. One out man at first. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Jones, long run on his horse. Out number 2. Bryson Stott stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's 0 for 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 0-2. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. Leading off, Christian Yelich. And there's a foul ball. Ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. Swing, and that ball smashed on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield.
Now this one gets through. Yelich flies around third. He's safe. They lead by 2.
Everything came together for him. Smashed out through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Loud in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. And it's second. And a foul ball.
What's up, Shadow?
The 0-2. Right side. Stott over to first in time. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Isaac Paredes up next for the A's. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch off, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Has room, and he makes the catch. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Stowers. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
You didn't know someone was there? Well, who you think playing the game?
That one fouled off. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the last half of the third. Ground ball right side. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Start of the fourth.
What's up, Shadow? How you doing, man?
Jackson Chorio. Cameron back to work. And he takes a strike. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball still 0-2.
Blew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Do you play baseball? What position you play, bro?
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
You're down.
That's a base hit and a board on the leadoff single. Here's Adley Rutschman. 0 for 1 so far. Squirts away from Langoliers. And the runner stays where he is. In the air, left field.
Oh.
Stretches out and holds it in. The relay. Throw behind the runner.
Ain't no way he caught that.
So up next, Spencer Torkelson.
Play right field.
By the center his first time he's 0 for 1. And
Get
that
out of
one
there.
hammered way back
Ain't.
there. And it is gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. So 2 down. Next to hit for Arizona, Miguel Rojas. And it's fouled away. A's leading by a run. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground to third. And that is the inning. Bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman.
How many days is
Chase
that?
Maidra.
Man, come on.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Foul ball there. Here we go, Chase. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Spencer Jones up next for the A's. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Big swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So digging in, Derek Hill. Fly to left his first time. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Way out front for strike two. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the fourth. We go to the top of the fifth. Digging in, Michael Ciani. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Got him swinging. And now the DH, Jordan Lawler. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Ball inside.
This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. And this game is tied. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Galen Lyle stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball. Ball two.
Cameron. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
In the air, left field. Yelich running hard. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
No, that's the ball.
Two down, nobody on. To third, Paredes. And that's the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Shea Langoliers. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Right back to him on the mound. Not in time.
Safe.
He's safe. Go ahead run on base. And now it's Christian Yelich. Swings through that one for strike one. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. That one felt good. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena.
you know, these A's, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swing and a ball popped up. 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 2 outs, base is empty. Isaac Paredes up next for the A's. He's already homered in this game.
Ball 1.
Paredes, 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. That one lifted to left. Lyle should have this one. That is the inning. Top 6, leading off, Bryson Stott. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Yelich running hard. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Jackson Chourio digs in now. 1 for 2.
Off the plate.
The A's up by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air to left center. Hill on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Adley Rutschman stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Way high there. Ball 2. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Torkelson at the plate now as he chases after that one. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back base hits. Everything was on.
Cal Deasy, what's up, man? Good to see you again, bro. Said you gotta go to bed. Yeah, it's getting late. This probably my last game, and I'm gonna probably hop into bed too. But I appreciate you for stopping by.
Time and fluid in that swing.
Jordan Hicks
Get some sleep,
gets
bro.
handed the rock out of the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Now it's going to be Miguel Rojas. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
I need it.
Comes up empty as he chases down into the dirt. They get the goal, and that's the inning. Bottom of the 6th. Now the A's designated hitter, Kyle Stowers. Michael Soroka into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. That one ripped left field. Carrying well. Out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way. Chase Mitra up next for the A's.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That misses the zone. Ball one. This one in the air, center field. Sian under it. And there's one down. So up next, Spencer Jones. And first offering is fouled off. Hammered down the right side, but foul. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And there's two away. Next up for the A's, Derek Hill.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. So that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Big stop, center field. So the two-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Langoliers, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Late with the swing there.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Runner on the move, tied him up. We go to the top of the seventh. Here's the center fielder, Michael Siani. Fought off foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The 0-2.
Ball. No.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. One up, one down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice
Getting crushed by
right
the CPU is crazy.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Not a CPU.
Still manages a throw. Too
He's
late,
in there.
and
He's
the runner
safe.
is safe, and the missed play costs him. Down the left field.
Ryan, you lame for coming in here. Thought you knew something.
Yeah, that's fouled
You can
off.
clearly see a gamer
This team
tag in
is
the corner.
definitely looking for a
Like, why would you
big swing
thought?
of the bat right
Why would you
here,
think
try
that's
to close
CPU?
that gap. But at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Hill makes his way towards it.
Ain't no way, bro.
2 away. Back to the top of the order, and now it's Bobby Witt Jr. Foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
Hey,
Throw to
big
second,
throw.
and he's safe. In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that.
Matter of fact, let me see something.
Bottom of the seventh. Here comes Christian Yelich. first offering is fouled off.
Coachman.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. One away. And here is Jeremy Pena.
He got one follow calling me crazy. I wish I would be playing the computer.
Out to short. Oh, great stop. But saved at first despite a terrific stab there. So man aboard, and now it's Brandon Lau. Gets him to chase after that one. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Saved at second, and he easily steals the bag. Swings through that one out in front that time. That to right. Chorio under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Isaac Paredes up next for the A's. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. For the top of the 8th, stepping in, number 5. The Diamondbacks in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Chorio stands in now and watches strike 1. Comes up empty.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Jones moving under it. And there's one down. One out man at first. Adley Rutschman getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. That's towards center. And there's 2 down. Spencer Torkelson stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Bottom of the 8th. Now the A's designated hitter, Kyle Stowers. First pitch swinging.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. In the air to left center. Lyle in position. And there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Chase Maidra. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Witt over to first.
That's an out.
2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Spencer Jones now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
On the ground to short. Witt sends it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the ninth. Digging in, number 20. Alexis Diaz on a pitch out of the pen here. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one opts against the fence. Safe to second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
All over that one right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. He jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
And it's second. Strike two.
That two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tags it second, and he makes it up to third with one away. So digging in, Michael Ciani. 0 for 3 in this one. To the right side. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Wastes no time there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Lawler now at the plate as he swings through strike one. So they're down to their final out. Next to hit, Galen Lyle. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout. Pulls that one foul. The D-backs with the tying run at the plate. You're the top of the ninth. This to center field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Save. He scores, and it's a one-run game.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the ball like that. You have to bury it.
Shit.
Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Now at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. In the air out towards right center. Jones gets there. He's under it. And that'll do it. The A's strand the tying run on base to win. With his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
6-5 the final here today. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.